Money favorite, the 7 Lindy the Great, going for 3 in a row, 5-1 on 3. Guardian Angel, 9 the Great Mare Manchego is also 5-1 here for $141,250. The Arthur J. Cutler Memorial, sponsored by Olarage Farms, the 24th edition. Here they come. And they're off Venturoting. Crystal Fashion, Lindy the Great left well, Felicity Shagwell, and Akas Fonstead from the outside. And from the inside comes Guardian Angel, and the scrambles on for the early lead. It's Tetrick and Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel takes the lead. Crystal Fashion up on the outside. Here comes Felicity Shagwell from third. As Reign of Honor settles in fourth on the rail, Manchego looking to go up fifth on the outside. And then it's Oni Hall on the inside, sixth. Parked out seventh is Majestic Player, followed by Lindy the Great getting involved. And then Play Tricks on Me on the inside, and Forbidden Trade. 26-3. It was a hot contested quarter here. Felicity Shagwell, she takes the lead. Felicity Shagwell, Guardian Angel back in second now. Crystal Fashion is jammed up third. Dexter Dunn, Manchego's moving up, and deuce popping Guardian Angel back to the top here. Right there is Majestic Player, fifth on the outside. Then it's Reign of Honor on the inside, sixth. Lindy the Great's in a lively flow now. Then Forbidden Trade from the inside. Oni Hall is shuffled back, and Play Tricks on Me, the trailer. Tight pack here, 54-4 for the half. Heavy pressure for Guardian Angel on the inside. Guardian Angel, Manchego on the outside. A game effort from that big mare. On the inside, Felicity Shagwell needs racing room. Majestic Player, a perfect second over trip, flipping 3 wide for Jingra right now. And Lindy the Great trying to track that move. Heavy traffic for Crystal Fashion, who has trot there. They turn for home. 3/4 in 1:23-2. They're on their way home in the Cutler, and it's Guardian Angel on the outside. Manchego is gigantic so far. Majestic Player on the outside has a clear shot. It's Guardian Angel, Manchego, big effort. Majestic Player on the outside. Manchego inching in on Guardian Angel with Majestic Player on the outside. Manchego, Majestic Player, Manchego and Majestic Player together in a tight photo. Guardian Angel was third. Photo for win in 1:51-1 in a thrilling Arthur J. Cutler Memorial. Photo called 1:51-1. In the photo, number 9, Manchego held off the 5. Majestic Player, 3, Guardian Angel third. It was the 10, Forbidden Trade fourth. 9-5-3-10. One of the greatest trotting performers in the history of the Meadowlands, the great mare Manchego returns to the winner's circle. 6-year-old bay mare by Muscle Hill, out of Secret Magic by Cantab Hall, bred by Brittany Farms in Kentucky, owned by Barry Guariglia's Black Horse Racing, Lebanon, New Jersey, who retired the mare, brought her back to race. And thankfully, she's back on the track and winning right off the hop here in her 6-year-old debut for Nancy Takter and Driver of the Year from last year, Dexter Dunn, and Trainer of the Year, Nancy Takter. Manchego, what a mare, $2.7 million in career earnings. who was second last year to the Great Atlanta in 2020, in the 2020 edition of this race. A two-time Dan Patch Award winner, three-time Breeders' Crown champion. From post 9 tonight, parked every step, 151 and 1/5. What an effort here from Manchego, who last year set a world record in 149 and 3 at Plain Ridge Park in the Spirit of Massachusetts Trot. She won the TVG Series Open Final, the Breeders' Crown, of course, and again, the Spirit of Massachusetts in 149 and 3 on that 5/8 mile track. Manchego, of course, the Hambletonian Oaks winner from a few years back as well. She's done it all, but maybe not all. Maybe the storybook and the another chapter is to be written here by Manchego. Making the presentation, our Chief Operating Officer and General Manager, Jason Settlemore. The Arthur J. Cutler Memorial, sponsored by Alarage Farms. Named for restaurateur Arthur J. Cutler, who passed away in 1997 at the age of 53. A great restaurateur, born in Brooklyn, grew up in New Hyde Park, New York. His father had a grocery store and a diner. His grandfather had a herring stand in Brooklyn. His wife, Alice, they were married 32 years, two daughters, Jody and Danielle, a successful horse owner as well. He loved racing. He would have loved this finish. I'm sure he's watching somewhere. Manchego does it in dramatic fashion and pays $11.60, $620, $460. It's official. 5 Majestic Player, $760, $540. 3 Guardian Angel, $5. The Exacta, $9.5, $82. 953 Trifecta, $458.20. Remaining payoffs momentarily. We'll get some winner's circle reaction. Dave Brower standing by at the microphone. Coming up, race 10, 10:07, Graduate Series, Second Division Exacta, Trifecta. Race 10 starts the 50-cent late pick 4, $50,000 guarantee. Race 12, scratch the 7, Mock Impact is sick. Dime Superfecta, $134. The early pick 4, $2,133.45. The pick 3, $1,463.20. Survivor bet, $11,070.
All right, everybody, the 24th edition of the Arthur Cutler Memorial is now in the books, and what a Herculean performance by a true racing champion, that being Manchego here. We're going to get the opportunity to speak to her owner, Barry Guariglia, who goes by the nom de plume of Black Horse Racing here out of Lebanon, New Jersey. Barry, when you were watching that race there from post 9, parked every step of the mile, what was going through your stomach at that point?
Obviously, I've seen every one of her races, and I was saying to my daughter, she's getting tortured. And when she still was head and head at the half, I said, if we get a check, I kind of think we're lucky. And then I knew the way Dexter was sitting when we were turning for home. I said, she's not done. And I mean, the words I was using, I wouldn't say on here, but I was just totally impressed, to say the least.
Yes, this is a family show. Let's make sure we keep it G-rated. That was some effort on her part in her first start back. Now, listen, a little aside story. You came to the qualifiers here where she ended up being sick a couple of weeks ago. We were able to sneak you in. My boss won't be happy about that. You're never allowed to come to qualifiers again. I promise you that.
I have to admit that I left that day a little like, oh, that wasn't her, but we kind of knew there was something going on. So Nancy's barn had a virus going through, and that's kind of what she had.
Yeah, maybe you should have just stayed home and watched on our website through the free live streaming. Hey, listen, the last time we got the opportunity to talk to you was November 21st. It was the TVG Open Trot. She blew past her rival, Atlanta. Do you feel like maybe this is a little bit of comeuppance? Because in the Cutler last year, it was the other way around, Atlanta blowing by you.
Our rivalry is one that goes back from when they were really 2 and 3, and it's always a challenge. And she's obviously not up and ready to race yet, but I'll take my turn winning this race.
Now, she is a 6-year-old, and the other information we revealed back in November, that was she was going to be retired, and you were talked out of that by the very, very persuasive Mrs. Takter, Give us a little bit more background on that, how you decided to change your mind.
I guess really the idea to retire her back in the fall, in the early fall, kind of late summer, she had a swoon where she was having some issues. And we said we should definitely maybe kind of finish the season and be done with it. And then obviously she rallied and won out the season. We still retired her, but Nancy said, you know, she's really happier on the racetrack than she is in the paddock. And it's kind of what I said right here, that this beats kind of chasing around a paddock. And obviously it's so far so good, to say the least.
So is it happy to say you're happy with your decision?
Yes.
All right, congratulations,
so.
Barry.
Appreciate it.
Manchego with an incredible
Thank you.
comeback in the Cutler here, and we'll see what she can bring the rest of the stakes season. We know that rivalry will continue with Atlanta and all of the other older male trotters. She's a girl that can truly beat the boys all the time. Thank you, Barry.
Thank you. Take care.
Up next, Mr. Jason Settlemore, our Chief Operating Officer and General Manager here at Meadowlands Racing and Entertainment. Jason, another amazing start to the stakes season here. That was a phenomenal race by a true champion. That's what the Meadowlands is all about, isn't it?
It certainly is, Dave. This was an awesome race here tonight. It's been an absolutely awesome race card to see the miles that these horses are already going this early in the season. And then Manchego, I'm much happier that she's on the racetrack instead of in a paddock.
Yeah, we all are as racing
what
fans.
What an unbelievable mare she is and continues to be. And it's been exciting to watch her throughout her career and continue to be excellent. And tonight was it was just girl power there for certain.
Mr. Gural and his family could not be with us tonight. We know how important and how much Artie Cutler meant to him and his family and how much this race means to him. Did he have something that you wanted to say?
No, not really. You know, he's at home at the farm watching, and, you know, we continue to have our thoughts and prayers for the Gural family, from our Meadowlands family here. Went through an unspeakable tragedy recently, so, but Jeff will be back out here next Friday night, so we look forward to having him at the races. But I know that, you know, him and Artie were very, very close, along with Dave Stoles and Artie Geiger, to be able to remember him here tonight with the Cutler. I guess it's the 24th year.
24. Can you believe it's been 24 years?
That Jeff has sponsored this race, him and his wife Paula, through Alaraj Farms. And what a great race it is every year. And then tonight was just unbelievable.
While we have you for a second here, how pleased are you right now at the quality of our racing product and the business being done here in East Rutherford?
Well, the business has been incredible from an export standpoint. Obviously, the pandemic has, you know, really hammered us pretty hard early on. But as things, you know, we had to make some transitions as a business to continue to be able to make our way through the pandemic. And the numbers that we're seeing right now are incredible. We wish our friends up in Canada nothing but a speedy recovery and to get back racing as soon as possible. But we certainly have been a beneficiary of that. But the numbers have been extremely positive this year. It's very exciting to see the numbers that we're getting on a nightly basis. Probably do over 4 million tonight, I would assume. We were at 2.5 million going into the Cutler. On tonight's card, we did 3.4 million last night, so maybe another $7 million plus weekend. You know, I think tonight will be the 13th or 14th night in a row that we've been able to go over $3 million. And the sports betting has been incredible, too, from both a retail and online perspective. So congratulations to all of our FanDuel folks as well. They've been fantastic to work with, and the sports betting business has been great, and so is the horse racing business. Not a better time to be here at the Meadowlands.
And one last question for you. Another nice crowd here on hand for Preakness Day. How much are you looking forward to opening up more of the building and grandstand and our restaurants?
I want to be able to do it yesterday, but certainly understand where we have been, as not just as a country but as a world going through the pandemic. Certainly something I never thought we'd be going through. You know, it's been one of those years, but the year has been highlighted by a lot of successes as well from an operational standpoint, and I'm so proud and pleased with all of our employees and our customers that still come out here, loyal customers that support us here on track and also off track. We certainly appreciate it. We couldn't do it without you. But you know, this has certainly been a strange year, but you know, look, I mean, nobody knew, you know, the Murphy administration, no governor knew what to do, no president knew what to do. Nobody's lived through anything like that in our lifetime. So you know, they worked very, very hard at what they did, and we've worked very hard at what what we've done. And, like I said, business has been fantastic from a export standpoint and also from sports betting.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Jason Settlemore,
Dave.
our Chief Operating Officer and General Manager of Meadowlands Racing and Entertainment. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Manchego from Post 9 has won the Cutler Memorial.